Hello, everyone. The theme I'm following is independence or Davidson's road to independence. And in the sketch map here, I've mapped out the many encounters and situations she has faced, which contributed to her growth and development in becoming completely dependent on herself. And these significant moments are indicated by the camels on the road in the sketch map. So one of the passages which signifies her development towards becoming independent or free was chosen from chapter 10. The quote is, "When I left the next morning, I took out my clock, wound it, set the alarm for 4 o'clock, and left it ticking on the stump, a fitting and appropriate end for that insidious little instrument." So in terms of the context for this quote, at the beginning of chapter 10, Davidson has just left Warburton without Eddie because she wanted to travel on her own, and she is now on track to go to Carnegie, and she has been traveling through the desert and has learned to love the environment around her. She also states that she loves being part of something that is perceived as limitless. And the night before she woke up and left her clock, she was having a great time just happily playing with Diggity and camels in the sand. So it seemed like Davidson was in a really good mood. And then when she wakes up and is getting ready to go, she sets her alarm for 4 o'clock and leaves it ticking on the tree stump. So I chose this passage because I thought what she did was really unique. It's almost as if she completely detached herself from the world, from how the world works by leaving the clock on the stump. And I think that, that action of just leaving the clock there show or could be considered one of the greatest forms of independence for her because not only is she not dependent on anyone else, but it shows that she is independent on material objects as well, since she already has a limited amount of resources. And then, as referenced by Solnit in Walkscapes, she says that the nomadic space is an infinite and uninhabited space. And I thought this quote from that reading was relevant to Davidson because she already perceives herself as being part of the infinite desert that she's walking through. So she labeled the clock as an insidious little instrument because our entire lives revolve around clocks and the concept of time. And it's almost as if the clock controls us and her because it directs us and lets us know when to get up, eat, and go to sleep. So by detaching herself from this insidious little instrument, she has freed herself from the standard that was set in place. And this will allow her to use her own autonomous decisions to reach her goal and determine whether or when she wants to reach her certain destination. Overall, it has made Davidson grow even more in developing the quality of independence, since her own decisions and thinking will now act as her internal clock, which will allow her to focus more on living and reacting to her limitless environment with no bounds rather than being confined by the limits of time. Thank you.